Russia has a long and complex history that spans thousands of years. The earliest known human settlements in the area that is now Russia date back to the Neolithic period, around 8000 BCE. The ancient East Slavs, the ancestors of modern Russians, began to settle in the region in the 9th century CE. In the 9th and 10th centuries, the East Slavs formed a loose federation of tribes known as Kievan Rus. The state of Kievan Rus was centered in Kiev and was ruled by a dynasty of princes. During this time, the East Slavs adopted Christianity from the Byzantine Empire, and the Kievan Rus became one of the most powerful and cultured states in Europe. In the 13th century, the Mongols invaded and conquered Kievan Rus, and the state was split into a number of smaller principalities. The Mongols ruled over Russia for several centuries, and their rule had a significant impact on the country's culture and politics. In the late 14th and early 15th centuries, a number of Russian princes began to gain more power and assert their independence from the Mongols. One of these princes, Ivan III, was able to unite the Russian lands and become the first Tsar of Russia in 1462. Under Ivan III, Russia began to assert itself as a major European power. In the 16th and 17th centuries, Russia continued to expand its territory and its power. Ivan the Terrible, who ruled from 1547 to 1584, expanded the Russian Empire by conquering the Kazan Khanate and the Astrakhan Khanate. Peter the Great, who ruled from 1682 to 1725, transformed Russia into a major European power. He modernized the country's economy and military, and he expanded the Russian Empire by conquering new territories, including parts of Poland and the Baltic states. Under Peter the Great, Russia became a leading cultural and scientific center. In the 18th and 19th centuries, Russia continued to expand its territory and its power. Catherine the Great, who ruled from 1762 to 1796, expanded the Russian Empire into the Ukraine, Belarus, and parts of Poland. Alexander I, who ruled from 1801 to 1825, expanded the Russian Empire into the Caucasus and Central Asia. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Russia experienced a period of rapid industrialization and modernization. However, the country also experienced political turmoil and economic instability, and in 1917, the Russian Revolution swept away the Tsarist government and established the Soviet Union. Under the Soviet Union, Russia underwent a period of rapid industrialization and modernization, and the country became a major world power. However, the Soviet government also imposed strict controls on the population and suppressed dissent. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, the Soviet Union began to unravel, and in 1991, the Soviet Union was dissolved and the Russian Federation was established. Since then, Russia has undergone a difficult period of transition, as it has struggled to establish a stable democracy and a market economy. Russia has a rich and diverse culture, with a long history of literature, music, art, and architecture. The country's culture has been influenced by a variety of different cultures and traditions, including those of the East Slavs, the Mongols, the Byzantine Empire, and Western Europe. Throughout its history, Russia has had a profound impact on the world, and its history continues to shape the country and the world today.